I am made of sticks and stones. You can't replace flesh and bone. When I grow old, I still have soul. And one day it will take me home. Be the lighthouse in a stormy night. Be the beacon and guiding light. Be the lighthouse standing on the shore. Guide me where I belong. The time takes.
Then I can either like order pizzas, and there is a pizza place close by, and we can basically order pizza and then we have pizza here tonight when we come back.
So, Glenn and Titus came over for my birthday. Well, Glenn came first. He spent a week here. Titus came for a couple of days. And today they headed back home. It was great to spend time with Glenn. It was great to see Titus. You know, they were part of my Dublin family, you know. So it's always great when somebody from there comes over. But you know, obviously, for those of you who know me long enough know that me and Glenn have quite a connection. So, what's the plan for this week? Right now, Kevin is finishing the terrace, which is bloody marvelous looking. I'm gonna do a proper kind of show you video of it. He's doing a bit of gutters around it, and there's one more gutter at the back that has to be fixed. I'm going to be cutting some stuff for the stairway up to the attic this week. I also am doing a lot of planting in the garden now, and hopefully I can get to a bit of a slug problem there. So anybody got any good suggestions for finding slugs? I'll take them. Yeah, the garden is going to be my big focus now. We want to get the stairway finished to go upstairs. Then once Kevin's finished with the terrace, the next task that he's going to take on is the veranda here at the front. So basically this cold concrete area here is going to have windows and a roof and a door. And that's kind of the last big structural thing on the outside of the house. Then you start to get the shape of the final structure. And now then we're gonna have to start planning on the tiling of the terrace at the back. So that's gonna be another job. I'm gonna have to, guess what, sand all the wood at the terrace, and then we're going to have to treat the wood. It's looking so great. We're kind of leaning on towards leaving the wood as natural colour as possible, because it just looks great. And we want to keep it light. So here in Burgundy, May starts to be warm. June, July, August, September are just summer days. And very often the summer even leads on to October. So that terrace outside is like an extra room for us, and pretty much 6 months of the year. So we are so happy to have it. So yeah, that's the plan for the week so far. Let's see what else we get up to. Today I kind of started a little bit of some trellising stuff here. It's going to be a piece here, so I'm going to hang them as one I put down there, but they're still a tiny bit too small, just to give an idea what it will kind of look like. And then when they start getting a bit longer, they start climbing up, and I'm going to hang them all. I'm going to tune the system that I can kind of extend them then from here to a few different directions. I'm going to do a different type for the tomatoes. What else? Oh, yeah, I got a weed whacker from Kevin, Natalie's brother, which is great. Shall put it to use tomorrow. I'm gonna start it a little bit just to test it that it works, but I gotta tomorrow tidy up the yard. Yeah, look at that terrace. It's just a sight of beauty. So that's about the height of the excitement today. Natalie had to take the car to the garage to get fixed or checked out. Seems to be all okay. Good days. Now, I've got a lot of little jobs ahead of me, moving stuff around and getting rid of a lot of weeds everywhere, and I started getting rid of some weeds here. And then I have to kind of start some stage looking at the front yard as well. I haven't really made a plan of what I want to plant here and how we're going to plant it yet, but there's still a little landscaping to do before I even get to that part. But yeah, I'm also looking for some cement lid covers. I'm not sure if we have them or not. We had them before. I think we might have used them all. Anyway, that's the height of excitement today. Hopefully tomorrow's going to be a little bit more action-filled day. Yeah, I think the summer's here early. Yeah, I found them. I've got 2 of them still left. Great, because I need one for the back. Oh yeah, here's the weed whacker. Quality product. I'll be doing a lot of whacking off the weeds with it. So this is where it goes. Is it the right size? We shall find out. Doesn't look like it is. Okay, back to the drawing board. It's a bloody glorious morning here. Not a cloud in the sky. And I got a long list of stuff to do, so let's get cracking. There it is. Just disturbing pump. Let's get to work. Okay, come on. So plenty plenty of water. Not gonna run out anytime soon. Down she goes. Just need electricity. There she is. Let's go. We should be good to go. Right, let's see. We have water. Okay, that's the first task completed. The garden is watered. This time of the year, if it's not raining, I have to do it every day. But I run the pump to the blue canister, the blue barrel, and the blue barrel full and one watering can full kind of does the garden for me. So what I do is I fill it at the end of it, and then it's ready for tomorrow. So I don't have to run the pump tomorrow. So I have to run the pump every second day, and water the garden every day. So that's great. Also, I didn't show you this yesterday. I started training. This is not a religious symbol by any means, but I'm training the apple tree. I want to get it to go a little bit sideways and here, and then kind of go up from there, so it could become bushier quicker. So that's done. Now, what I meant to do next was to build a box for all the leftover wood cuts, which is, here's a big pile of them. Because there's another one of these lovely wine barrels, half of wine barrels, the other half of this one actually, inside the grange. I want to get it out, and I'll put it on the other side of the veranda, and that's full of wood clippings. But I found actually there was another barrel inside there that was been used for just for that purpose of the cut wood. You might think what I'll be doing with the cut wood. I'll probably be doing a lot of different things with them, because I hate throwing wood away. But we're going to have the brasero, which is in the front, which is for you English speaking people, it's a fire pit. It's going to be somewhere in this region. We haven't decided the spot yet, and all that leftover firewood will be good for that. Excellent. So next task, I got to get rid of everything that is in it, bring it outside, and I found here's another barrel that has wood already in, so I'm just going to use that for now. I will eventually do a box here, I think, wooden box, better, here in that corner, where I can just put all the leftover wood, keep them in every kind of shapes or forms, like some of them are standing up, some at the bottom. And then I might do some sort of hanging thing at the bottom top. I kind of have to clean all of this wall because I start bringing wood in here. The problem, again, like everything that I do here is dependent on something else. So the pallets that are here will eventually go under these stairs. There's going to be a pallets put down so we can put all the pellet fire granules down there. But that's not 100% ready yet. I'm still waiting. I think next week Jean-Pierre's going to come back. I need to cut still some wood down here. It's on my list of things to do. And then I can put the pellets here. So, but if I can't do that right now, I might put them here and then move them there. So I can get the wood from neighbour's yard that is ours, that they nicely let us store in the neighbour's yard, in here. Because it's a lot of long woods. But one thing at a time. Let's focus on this. Okay. That is out. So we one there, another one here. So now I need to line it, and staple the lining, and then fill it with the stuff. But that's later in my to-do list. Other stuff to deal with first. Okay, more misconces going to the back. Just want to empty this last container, just to so that they can give the containers back. And at the same time, when I bring this to the back, I empty it. Then I get some of the roof tiles from the back and I bring them back here. So double job. Off we go. Okay, today has been one of those days that I got nothing done apart from watered the garden, picked a couple of weeds, and that's it. Because I had so many things to do online, I had banking stuff to sort out and all that sort of stuff, and I had to do a bit of practicing as well because I've got a gig coming up soon. More on that later. So this Friday not much of anything has happened here on my part. But on another note, you all remember Dan, those of you who've been watching this show, my little vlogs. Dan has his own project going on, as we visited it on last week's episode. And he started documenting that as well. Dan Gray on YouTube. I believe the channel is called Friends Countryside Dream. Go and check it out. I will link it in the description. And yeah, go and check it out. Give the man your support. Yeah, as you can see, busy day all around. Okay, good. And happy Saturday morning to one and all. Hay fever season is kicking in. I need to cut the grass today, so I'm going to try to protect my eyes as much as I possibly can. Surprisingly, sunglasses are surprisingly effective on that sometimes. But first, we're going to have to water the garden, so I have to run the pump once again. So let's get going. Here's the pump. Here's the electricity. Here's Chanel. I really need to build a better cover for that well. That's the right cable. Do you like my weight? I didn't put it there. Proper deep. Electricity. There we go. There we go. Come with me, don't get stuck on anywhere. Yeah, this is a very professional way of doing it, isn't it? And we have power. That's one thing I don't like about this system. I don't mind grabbing the pump out in and out, and eventually I'll find a way to leave it there, kind of protected. But I do not like using electricity or pay for electricity to water my garden. So that's something I'm going to have to think about. Whether we eventually, some stage, invest in a little bit of solar so it's not an issue. But I would prefer to have some sort of rainwater collection or a hand pump. One or the other. We'll figure out. It's not that I'm being frugal, it's just I kind of feel like it's beats the purpose of trying to leave off the land if you have to pay for it. If you know what I mean. Especially like, you know. Anyway, we're talking about pennies here. I'm just being watering the garden. That's what I was meant to do. Okay, the garden is watered. Task number 2, I was going to do kind of the grass, but I also want to get some of the wood in here from the next door neighbour's yard. Not even all, but some of it to get started. It's going to go down here. To do that, if I got the grass, I know my hay fever is going to kick like a nuts. So if I do the wood first, then got the grass, and then I could just die. By the way, go to the doctor tomorrow on Monday to get some better medication for it. Anyway, I think clear this area for the wood.
Time ticks by a minute at a time. It's all gone in the blink of
Battery light bulb, middle of all of that. So I'm just after moving this pile of wood from the neighbour's yard to here. And that's fun to do in a sunny, hot weather. Anyway, I have another pile there, which is all the construction wood, which is much heavier wood, so I have to move that into the front of the house, so that's going to be another fun project. But right now, I'm going to make some lunch. It's a good start to the day. Good start. Okay, so I didn't get around to bringing more wood after all. I did the lunch, chili, it was lovely. Then Nat said those magical words that stopped me doing the work. She said, will we go and buy some plants? So we did. So tonight I'll be planting. As soon as the sun is away from the garden, I'll be planting loads of new plants. Okay, we planted some courgettes. The slugs have been having a field day with my seeds, so I had to get some plants to put down on the ground. I was kind of hoping to do directly sow them on the ground, but they didn't work. So yeah, we put coffee around them. I'm also going to have a beer trap. Apparently they love beer, so I'm going to put a jar here. They're going to go into the beer. They're going to drown. Not the nicest way to deal with it, but that's just the way it's going to go. Well, in all fairness, if I had to go, that wouldn't be the worst way to go. Then I also have some organic stuff that fights against them that I got from the garden centre. So, yeah, that's the plan. I think I'm going to plant a few more things here tonight, but then I'm not going to plant everything tonight and then continue tomorrow night probably. But yeah, go on slugs. Anyway, thanks for watching this week's video. Are you saying thank you? Are you? Guide me where I belong.